How's it going, everyone? If you're into the market for purchasing a new home, investment property, vacation rental, or anything else, and you wondered if it was ever worth it to work with a mortgage broker, what the benefits could possibly be, stick around. I'm going to talk about why it is beneficial to use a mortgage broker, or a good mortgage broker, um, and what they can provide you. So if you're new to my channels, welcome. My name's John Cummings. I'm with Better Homes and Gardens Casadon Realty. And my hope for this channel is just to provide you with some information to help you with all of your real estate needs, whether you're buying an investment property, your first home, if you just need market-specific information, feel free to reach out in the comments section or subscribe, and you'll get any of the other videos that I put up. Now, today's topic, we're going to talk about mortgage brokers and what is the benefit of using one. Now, before I got into real estate, I was a home buyer. Me and my wife, we were looking to buy our first home, and we were pretty informed buyers, and we knew our market, we knew a lot of the ins and outs of the process. I thought we were very well informed. But one thing I did not know about or consider was mortgage brokers. And honestly, the reason that I wanted to talk about this topic today is I was talking to a friend of mine over the weekend, and he also brought up, the question, why would I ever use a mortgage broker? And it's almost common sense to me now to use a good broker if you find one. But I understood his question because thinking back, I thought the same thing. Why would I use a mortgage broker if I could just shop the loan around to multiple banks myself and cut out the middleman? It should be a lot cheaper, I would think. And what I found out is that this is typically wrong, and a lot of times you're going to find either better rates or better terms with a good broker. Now, on the research that I've done and that I've personally seen, I've seen brokers save individuals up to $9,000 in fees and interest throughout the term of their loan. So that's a pretty big deal. And once I learned this, I wanted to look more into what brokers had to offer, and and see and be able to provide that information out to everyone else. Now, I will say that not all brokers are created equal, just like anything else. You should definitely shop your loan around to banks and multiple brokers. That way, you're going to ensure that you are getting the best terms. You'll have all the information you need to save the most money. And again, this is all free. You could ask to get a term sheet for free. Brokers are going to provide this to you. Loan officers will provide this to you at no charge. So there's really no risk in doing this. But why are brokers able to provide this service for less money? Like I said, there's a middleman there, and typically, a middleman costs more money. So how could this save you money? Well, the brokers are working for you, and they have the connections. So instead of me going out there and shopping a loan around, the broker is going to do that. And it makes a lot of sense when you think about it as to why a broker would get a much better rate and term from a lender than if it's just me going out and looking. And the reason is, if I go out to a lender and say, I'm looking for a loan for a home, I might provide that bank with one loan throughout my entire life. But a broker with a good relationship with the lender could provide hundreds, if not thousands, of loans. So a lot of recurring business, which makes it more advantageous for a bank to work with a broker and give them the best rates. Now, in addition to giving you the best rates and the best terms, using a broker is going to save you a lot of time. So if you've tried to shop your loan around to multiple lenders, especially in the past year or two when I was really busy, it's really hard to find someone that's going to sit down and talk you through all the ins and outs, and provide you with the best information because they're really busy. But if you're using a broker who already have the active relationship and also have the expertise that you probably don't have, they're going to be able to guide you through the process a lot better than if you're just doing it by yourself, which also saves you more time. Now, another thing that brokers provide is a lot of different loan options. So, since they're working with a lot of different lenders, if you have an unconventional situation or an unconventional property that you typically couldn't get a loan with a larger lender, if you go to a broker, since they have these relationships already, they're going to either be able to find you a loan product that will work, or guide you in the process of getting to where you need to be to get approved for a loan. And one story that I've come across over the years is I had a friend of mine and his wife that they had some credit issues, and they were working towards building up the credit to purchase a home, and they thought it was going to take them years to be able to get approved for a loan. Now I just pointed them in the direction of one of the local brokers that I trust, and he gave them some information on how they could dramatically increase the amount of credit they could get in a short amount of time, just through taking certain steps. So 6 months later, their credit is vastly improved, and they're able to purchase a home. So not only are they able to provide you with loan products, they're also able to provide a lot of expertise in order to prepare you to get you the best loan product that you can before you even go searching for homes. So I would definitely encourage you, if you're thinking about getting a home soon, talk to a local broker or multiple brokers, and see what steps you should be taking to prepare your credit, your financial situation. They're going to be able to provide a lot of expertise that you probably wouldn't have otherwise. And this is going to lead to better, faster closings. So one of the things as agents that we're always concerned about is getting to that closing table, because there are a lot of issues that can arise in between, after signing and in between before closing. And a lot of times that has to do with the loan. And if there are issues and you have a good locally owned broker, they're going to be able to guide you through the process if any issues arise. And I want to emphasize that using a good local broker is going to be a lot more beneficial, because they know the market. They know how things are going. They're definitely in the know, and they're going to be on top of most of the issues that can arise and be able to help you through that a lot quicker. And definitely, I'm going to say this again, is shop around for different brokers, and definitely ask around and see who's had good experiences with them, because once you find that good broker, you're never going to want to go back to talking to loan officers or working with other brokers. You're going to stick with them most likely, because they provide that type of service. Especially a good local broker, they're going to give you that personal touch, that personal feel that you wouldn't otherwise get with a larger lender that you might be passed off to maybe 4 or 5 different people. And things could get lost in the shuffle as well, that provide issues, and then it just takes longer to get things done. Another good thing about using a good broker is they have flexibility. So they're going to be able to be flexible with your timeline, your schedule, and they'll work with you. And again, they're going to provide that expertise to let you know things that you also need to stay on top of as you're going through the process, to not navigate any of those situations that may arise. So, if you're in the market for a new home or an investment property or anything else, and you want to know the brokers that I like to use and that I trust, feel free to reach out in the comments below and we can connect. But those are, that's a quick look at mortgage brokers and why I think that they're very useful to have and use. And I definitely encourage you to, search for one, ask your agent if they recommend any, because they are invaluable once you get a good one. if you like this content, feel free to subscribe, and you'll get any other videos that I come out with. All right, thanks everyone. Have a great day.